If this attacker had been anyone else, this key detail would be everywhere. Last night, I reported that the Bondi Beach shooter was said to be of Pakistani origin. As of today, only two media outlets, the Jerusalem Post and the Sydney Morning Herald, have acknowledged it. Ask yourself why. According to the US government, at least 12 internationally designated terrorist organizations operate from Pakistani soil. And yet, for decades, billions in global aid have flowed into Pakistan. These groups are not India focused, they're globally focused. But somehow, this is never the conversation. Western governments once believed nurturing terror hubs in Pakistan was a smart way to balance India and retain regional leverage. What they misunderstood and what Indians always knew instinctively was the ideological and theological core of this violence. You thought they were tools, goons for hire. We knew they weren't. They were snakes. And now they bite everyone. Instead of dismantling this ecosystem, governments funneled roughly $184 billion of taxpayer money through Pakistan. Last month, Pakistan-linked networks facilitated suicide attacks in Delhi involving educated doctors, men and women, killing 15 civilians. Many of you in the West messaged me saying this was barely covered in your media. This month, an Indian film exposed how this terror machine works. Financing, handlers, training, including a real audio recording from the Mumbai attacks, where a handler instructs the gunman to kill men, women and children, calling them infidels, and explicitly says, "Do not spare any whites or Jews." That film was banned across multiple Middle Eastern countries, not because it's false, but because the truth is dangerous, inconvenient. Another pattern. Until last night, real people were engaging with my posts. This morning, a wave of coordinated bot accounts appeared with the same script. It's a false flag, Mossad did it, he was in IDF. Why? Because if you can't convince people, you confuse them. And the same accounts turned openly racist towards me. Why? Because I'm Indian, I'm Hindu, and because India's history exposes the lie that this violence is merely reactionary or colonial trauma. We've seen this in action for centuries. Racism is weaponized to drown out Hindu voices, to delegitimize lived history, to label us extremists for refusing to forget invasions, violence, and terror we have actually survived. And at the same time, Western kids are deliberately confused. Their colonial guilt is exploited. They're told this violence is resistance, that it's your fault. So instead of asking hard questions about ideology and funding, they're trained to chant buzzwords. So hear me clearly. You can mass report me, you can flood my page with bots, and you can be as racist as you want. But I'm still here. This Indian is not going anywhere until the terror laundering ecosystem is dragged into the light and stripped naked. Until your propaganda fails. And to everyone else watching, wake up. Ask why your money funds this. Ask why truth is treated as hate.